As we continue our journey through Advent towards Christmas, today we're reflecting on the second luminous mystery, the wedding at Cana. You can see the similarities between preparing for Christmas and preparing for a wedding, and the key to a successful party is always in the planning. I'm reminded of that right now because I'm actually helping my daughter plan her own wedding. At the wedding of Cana, however, it appears that the couple didn't quite plan well enough, and we hear that they ran out of wine. This could have been a terrible embarrassment. But fortunately, Mary was right there to make her son aware of the situation. And how does Jesus respond? Even knowing that everything from then on would have to change for him and his mom? He turned 6 very large jars of water into wine. And not just okay wine, but we hear choice wine, the best wine. The couple had a plan. It wasn't turning out so well. Mary interceded, and Jesus came up with an even better plan. I can't even begin to tell you how many times the same story has played out in my own life. I was working at a job once that I knew I couldn't stay at for a number of reasons. So I was looking for a new position, praying my share of rosaries, but nothing was coming up. Then one day, feeling a bit irresponsible at the time, but also knowing that I had to leave, I gave my 2 weeks notice. When I was driving home that day, I got a call from a friend who didn't even know I was looking for a job. She told me that the OT she was working with was moving out of state, and then asked if I might be interested in taking her position. Coincidence? I don't think so. I can imagine Mary telling Jesus over and over, "You know Anne needs a new job. You know Anne needs a new job." And him saying, "Yes, I know, Mom, but I need her to let go of the one she has first." An image comes to mind. If you're familiar with the movie Aladdin, you can tell I have grandkids. It's the scene where Aladdin is holding out his hand to Princess Jasmine. And as he's asking her to leave the security of her castle and jump into a flying carpet, he holds out his hand and he says, "Do you trust me?" It's interesting that it's when he says that, she begins to recognize who he is. But that could be a whole different meditation. For today, we need to trust that Jesus always has the best plans for us, and that Mary is right there to help us say yes. Turning water into wine, it was the first of 7 signs in John's Gospel. This miracle begins to reveal who Jesus is, but it comes at a cost. Jesus thought this young couple was worth it, and he thinks, I'm worth it, he thinks you're worth it. My Advent challenge for you today is to find out his plan. Not for your life, although that would be great, certainly, but for today, or maybe tomorrow. Pray the 10 Hail Marys for the mystery of the wedding at Cana. Then write down your today's to-do list. Sit with it for a while. Ask Jesus if there's anything on that list that he'd like to replace with something else. If he reveals something to you, then do whatever he tells you.